mind and one for the intelligent as fellas get. Listen, let's settle this, be clear. I could fall back 7 years, still it ain't no one ahead of me. Consider it a blessing if you get to stand next to me. 5-star general, OG veteran, cake like.
You want to count your macros? Do you want to count your macros? Like, fuck macros, Dad. You want the ice? You want a piece of ice? Where's your food? Eat your food over your lap. Here's your food. Eat your food. Eat your macros. No.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to BioS 3 Raw TV. We're going to talk about tracking my macros today. Now, it seems like every time I put up something about my diet and what I'm eating and what I'm doing, people ask me, Jerry, how much protein you taking in, how much fats, how much carbs, and I always answer, I don't know, because I eat instinctively. So I decided for this off season to actually be even more flexible, because I don't know if this is actually an off season or if I'm actually done competing. You know, I haven't decided whether or not I want to give that national level another shot. I don't feel like I have that type of genetic structure, etc. I'm not at that level. So if I do compete again, it'll be on the regional, local level, but that wouldn't be for, you know, a while anyways. But for now, I'm sitting at 200 pounds, fairly solid. I mean, this is a pretty good lean 200 pounds. I weighed in at 181 2.5 weeks ago. So I put on over 20-something pounds. And I wanted to track my macros to see how much I was taking in to put that size back on. Then I calculated what it would be to maintain this size without getting any fatter. Now, yesterday was actually Sunday, and that is my no count anything day. But since I've been tracking, I actually can kind of guesstimate about what I took in yesterday. I took in yesterday probably around 5,500 calories for the whole day. That was probably about my daily consumption. So what I did was I went into MyFitnessPal, this was last week, and I plugged everything in, and it gave me my calories for the day are supposed to be 3,300. Now, I went through 3 different calculators online and this one. It was 32, 31, and 3,300. So what I usually do is I aim for the 3,300. I can do the 32, but I don't think that 100 calories is going to make... Shut that fucking message off. I don't think that 100 calories is going to make that much of a difference. And that breaks down to 206 grams of protein, 413 carbs, and 92 fat. Now, I don't really think that I need that many carbs, but I do think I need a little more protein than that, so I actually do kind of offset those numbers a little bit. So my protein is probably more like 220, and my carbs are probably more like 400 for the day, roughly. And I actually undershoot those numbers a little bit so that I make sure that I stay a little bit leaner. So the first meal that I had today was instant oatmeal, which is the oatmeal that I have been eating all along. Okay, 2 packets of that, which was 200 calories. 1 serving of the Signature Blend PB28 peanut butter, which is 230 calories. 1 serving of the Berry Medley frozen berries, which was 70 calories. And the peanut butter cookies and cream whey protein, 1 scoop of that. Okay, what that came out to total was, let's see, 45 grams of protein, 68 carbs, and 25 fat. And that was my first meal for the day. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and kind of track everything throughout the day, show you guys what I'm eating throughout the day today. Like yesterday was a very high calorie day. Today's going to be about 2,500 calories less than yesterday was. So it's actually a drop in calories. So I'm expecting to have some not craving, but some hunger going on that I normally don't have because of the fact that you're jacking calories up and you're bringing them back down very quickly like that. So we're just going to see how today goes. And like I did this all last week, and it was pretty interesting. I think I was very much so, for my size last year, I was trying to maintain less muscle mass. So I was actually under eating to maintain less muscle mass. This year I'm like, you know what? I want to carry 195 to 200 pounds of a solid body weight this whole year. Let me see if I can do this by being a little more strict with my diet as far as counting. And I'm like, shit, I knew I was overeating because I wanted to keep that muscle off, but I didn't realize how much I was under eating. My measurements were way off, and I think I was probably eating about 150 grams of carbs less than I thought, less than I should have been eating. And I was probably eating about 30 grams of fat less than I should have been eating, and my protein was higher. It was probably about 250, somewhere around there. So it was like the protein kind of offset the carbs a little bit, but you know, I was definitely under eating and actually when I tried to keep that muscle off last year to get down to 176, my protein was probably sitting at about 175. So I was definitely under eating on very low calories, but you know, you always hear about the metabolic damage. So it's 3 weeks post competition. I'm just starting to track now. You can see very clearly when I pinch the skin, I'm still not fat. I mean, I'm fatter than I was, but I'm still not fat. And that, you know, I'm not going to lie, I've eaten some fucking shitty meals. I ate Burger King one night. You know, I'm not going to call it a binge, but I was like, I haven't had Burger King in like fucking years. I'm going to have Burger King tonight. I ate Burger King. I've had some shitty ass meals. You saw the burgers and stuff I ate on the boat in the vlog. And there's no metabolic damage, even though I was eating very low calories, doing a lot of cardio, because I control myself. Okay, that's a whole nother video, but you have to control yourself even after your competition is over in order to stay in shape. You can't just fucking eat and go nuts because you're gonna fucking gain weight. And I'm actually not doing any cardio right now. Actually, that's not true. I'm doing 10 minutes after my workout, specifically to keep my heart in shape. It's not for body fat, it's not for metabolism, it's specifically to keep my heart in shape. So we'll continue through the rest of the day tracking this. You guys see how I hit my numbers and what foods I use. Some of them may be bro, some of them may be fucking Oreos. It doesn't really matter to me right now at this point. As long as I'm staying within this kind of shape for, you know, all the time walking around shape, I'm happy. Pre-workout, my pre-workout actually does contain calories. So I take the Bio S3 Intracell. What I like about the MyFitnessPal app, and I don't know if the other apps, I don't even know what other apps there are out there, is it has this little thing. It's like a little barcode. Let's see if we can even see this on this thing. Right there, that little barcode. And when you touch the little barcode, the thing pops up, and you put the square on the label on the product. It takes a picture of it and adds all the information automatically. So, serving size is 2 scoops. I'm actually going to do 1 scoop. 10 grams of carbs, 0 protein, 40 calories. That adds that directly to my daily totals. Now, some people would be like, Jerry, what difference does it make? Well, I'm trying to accurately track, which means that you need to accurately track. So, what I'm do is take 1 scoop of Intracell. 3. Throw it in this little cup of water here. I use these little throwaway cups. 1 scoop of Adrenal Rush. And then I'll take, with my pre-workout, EpiGH, which is no longer sold, which is a great fucking GH releaser. My Triandro, 3 tablets of Triandro, and then 2 tablets of Norandro Max. That's the stack that I'm using right now. And what we'll do is we'll stir this shit up. And that'll be my pre-workout carbohydrate source. Today, I mean, I fucked my shoulder up this past weekend, so today it may not be a very heavy workout today because it's actually shoulder day. And fix that fucking camera angle. And actually, when I was pulling the jet ski in, I actually reached, it's so dark and shit over there. I reached out to pull the jet ski and I grabbed it and pulled it in. And when I pulled it in, like I pulled something on my shoulder, which I shouldn't have fucking done. I know I shouldn't have done, but all right, we'll wolf this down, get to the gym, and get it moving over today. See what we can do with the gym. I actually had a pretty good workout despite the fact of my shoulder being fucked up. I did a lot of rotator cuff warming up, inner and outer rotations, you know, external, internal, external, up and down T rotations, and then did lateral raises. I started with 10 pounds for 35 reps. So I went 10 pounds, 15 pounds, 20 pounds, 25 pounds, 30, 35, 40, 45 pounds to 10 to 12 with 45. And then I went on and did rear delts. I did 5 or 6 sets of rear delts. Came back and I did some really light 15-pound dumbbell presses, which, you know, I wanted to see the range of motion, what the pain was like, maybe what the problem is. You know, I can't figure it out. I don't have to go to the fucking doctor. And then I finished up with some buys and tries, 4 or 5 sets for buys, 4 or 5 sets for tries. And now it's time to get home. I'm just happy that I was able to, of course, mail time. I was happy that I was able to get home and have that full shoulder workout and not be all fucked up. So, well, first, you know, we're definitely gonna eat, but first we're opening a meal. I love opening a meal. So what do we got here? This is from Primeval Labs, RKTGH. Now, I heard about this. Patrick Arnold actually did a big write-up on this. So basically, it's like GHRP2 and GHRP6, but it's orally available. So it's a GH secretog that dumps GH that helps you recover faster. Obviously, it increases GH levels. This is taking the place of, where's the other one that I was using? the EpiGH. So the EpiGH is no longer made, and I'm actually running out of this one. So this is going to take the place of this. I'll get some information up about this later on. We got another box from Primeval and a package from Bearded Dog Prints. I don't know what the fuck that is. I order all sorts of fucking French Bulldog shit, like pillowcases and fucking bullshit. So who knows what the fuck that is. This is a box, so what the fuck did you guys send me now? It's like Christmas around here all the time. Shit. I thought I said I'm running low on Xanax, so apparently I'm not running low on Xanax anymore. So I got 3 jugs of Xanax, so I'm going to be able to sleep for a little while. And let's see what's in this other package from the Bearded Dog Prints. Let's have a rip-off thing. T-shirt. I must have ordered it. I don't remember ordering dog t-shirt, but what the fuck is this? Oh, that's what it is. Look, Tom Brady, when the courts decided they were going to suspend him for 4 full games, I decided to get the free Brady fucking shirt. They were selling, so that's it. Now we're going to eat. So I'm going to have the Nutrition Solutions spaghetti and turkey with meat sauce. So it's ground turkey and spaghetti. Let me see if I can pop this off without making a giant mess everywhere. And it smells good as fuck. And the macros on this are, let's see, 489 calories, 13 grams of fat, 39 grams of carbs, 54 grams of protein. Lean ground turkey, spaghetti, so I think it's whole wheat pasta, marinara sauce, garlic, basil, and French spinach. So that is this meal. We'll plug that into MyFitnessPal and see what that brings us up to as far as macros for the day. The next meal what we're going to have is, I'm going to make this little chicken wrap thing that I make. So it's 1 tortilla, it's a Fiber One 80 calorie wrap. It's like a low carb, traditional white, but it's still low carb. One of those, 1 serving of the carved chicken breast from Purdue. No antibiotics ever, which means it's a sick chicken all the time, motherfucker. So what I do is that's frozen. I'm going to keep that frozen in here and put the Chipotle Tabasco sauce on that. It's already seasoned. And on top of it, see that white stuff? That is 1 serving of fat-free sour cream. So that is going to be another meal. So carb-wise, it's pretty low in carbs. So I might have something else with it. I don't know, it depends. I'll probably just eat that. That would be the next meal right there. That I'll take with me and I'll eat before I train my clients. All right, home from training clients. Erin's already home. She actually has the next few days off, which is pretty cool. Because I was going to do the Masters Nationals, and since I'm not going to, that means we get some time off. So at the gym I had, let's see, that burrito thing that I made before I left. I also had 8 ounces of almond milk with protein powder. Excuse me, a bottle of juice and a brick bar, which all came together. Where the fuck is my phone? Wherever. Anyways, it still left me a shit ton of macros left. So this meal, what I'm going to actually be doing is eating Chick-fil-A for the first time ever. I got a small fry, and I got 2 of these grilled chicken sandwiches, which smell pretty fucking good. So this is what we're going to do for this meal, and that leaves me about 80 grams of carbs left for the rest of the day, and about 10 grams of fat. My protein's already covered for the day. So I'm not really sure we're going to go later, probably with the oatmeal later, because I really like the oatmeal and raspberries together. So it's probably going to be one of my go-to meals when I'm out and about, is the 2 chicken sandwiches and the small fry. Final meal of the day, 2 packets of the oatmeal, 1 Power Crunch bar, and 20 grams of raisins. I got to measure that out on the scale to make sure that I hit that accurately, to make sure I hit these numbers. What I find interesting with the MyFitnessPal thing is it actually becomes like a game to me, like trying to hit the numbers. It's actually kind of almost fun to hit the numbers. I'm sure it's, you know, a big pain in the ass for a lot of people when they first start, but so we got 20 grams of raisins, and for the whole daily total, let me scan the rest of this shit in here. So what we can do is add this bar here. Let me scan that, which I I think I actually have this saved in here. The protein energy mocha cream. Yep, it's already saved in there. So you just add that like that, and then for the final thing, I'll add the raisins. If it'll fucking scan. Whatever, just add 15 grams to the fucking thing, goddamn. So today we wound up having, total was 263 protein, 415 carbs, and 99 fat. That was my total for the day. And it came out to 3,430 calories total. So that's my macros that's maintaining my body weight. And I do feel, you know, a little bit fuller by the end of the day because I've got all those carbs and stuff in me, and I don't feel hungry obviously throughout the day because I'm eating plenty of food. And we're going to see how this goes over the next couple of months leading up to the Olympia. It's a lot more flexible as far as eating food I normally wouldn't eat. I am going to be incorporating, you know, the Nutrition Solutions food back into my diet again, which takes a lot of the prep work and guessing out of, you know, what's in the food. And yeah, we'll see what happens. So this is the first time I'm doing the flexible dieting using non-healthy food, sometimes I guess you could call it, like fast food. The first time I'm doing that in a long time actually tracking. So we'll see how it works out. So hope this was interesting and this was what you guys were looking for. BioStraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. I'm going to borrow my hand. www.biostrength.com is a blog. It's the macro counting bicep, and we're out.